everyone, and welcome to the Stackx trading strategy tutorial. Here we're going to go over how to use the trading strategy and its indicators. So first, we're going to start off with looking at the chart. Here we have Tesla, and right now we're on the daily chart. So we're going to go ahead and put in the trend line and support and resistance and add some clarity to what's going on. As you can see clearly, there is a uptrend in motion right now. So we are going to put in the buy and sell overlay and kind of see some of the opportunities that we can trade right now. So how to use a strategy. First, you're going to want to look at where we're at, starting from the bottom of the channel. And that's where you're going to want to look for buy entries. So prior to this video, you're going to want to know your patterns. So as you can see, we broke out and we continued the momentum all the way up to the resistance at the top of the channel. And to better assist with that, we have a moving average line indicator. So as soon as we broke through the moving average line, we got a buy signal and we continued trending upwards. Another way to indicate where we're going is by using the Heikin-Ashi flow. So I like to use this indicator to identify how long this trend is going to be continuing for. As you know, Heikin-Ashi can take the average of every single candle and print an average candle, whether it's going to be green or whether it's going to be purple, which means we're downtrending. So as you can see, when we started lighting up purple, stock price starts to come back down. Real easy stuff. And now we have the money flow. So from where we broke out at the bottom of the trend line, you're going to look down here. Money flow started to come back up. Heikin-Ashi flow started to turn green, trending upwards. And at this point in time, you got your buy signal and you would enter your position in this area. So as we're trending upwards, I would recommend maybe taking 50% of your position off of the table right here where we consolidated and use the remaining to ride it out. Now in the reversal, as you know, when we get to the top of the trend line, we're facing resistance and starting to see some sell signs, right? Come back down. Heikin-Ashi flow starting to light up purple, green, and candles start tightening up to show consolidation. And we finally turn purple and money flow starts coming back down, as well as the price. Now we came all the way back down, got a pullback, came back down. And in this area is where you're looking for your next buy setup. As you can see here, Heikin-Ashi turned green and money flow started to creep back up. And so you would ride this position out for as long as the Heikin-Ashi is green, all the way up until we get to the very top of the trend line. So very useful. We can go ahead and look at Bitcoin, another popular ticker symbol. So we can start all the way back here. So you can see here, in the middle of this trend line is where you usually find most of the consolidation. So I prefer to wait until we at least find some support on top of the moving average line, or we at least get as close as possible to the bottom of the trend line for a buy setup. Come down, look at the money flow. Money flow turned positive. Heikin-Ashi turned positive, turned green, coming back up. And we start trending upwards from 19,000. And we're continuing, all the way back up. Hit resistance. Heikin-Ashi turned purple. Money flow starting to come back down. Sell signal, price dumps. Get a pullback, and we continue going back down. A little bit of consolidation in the middle, like I say. Always going to find some consolidation here on this yellow line. And we continue all the way back down. Now we're waiting for another buy setup. We're above the moving average line. We're above the green trend line. Now we're just waiting. It's purple, 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 purple. Money flow starts coming back up. Heiken Ashi turns green. Buy signal, and we continue back up. Let's go here. Move above, consolidate a bit, and hit the resistance line. We get the sell signal. Heiken Ashi turns purple. Money flow starts coming down. And we come all the way back down. Get a pullback. Come back down. Get the buy signal. Heiken Ashi's green. Money flow starting to creep back up. And we continue back up. Hit the resistance line. And we start coming back down. Face a little consolidation as we get closer to this yellow line. And we continue coming back down. Now we have another buy setup. Heiken Ashi turn green. Money flow is coming back up as the price moves up towards the resistance line. Very easy to use, very simple. Works on the daily, works on the 12-hour, even all the way down to the 30-minute. As you can see here, we found support. Heiken Ashi turned green. Money flow turned positive. And we start trailing sideways. For as long as you know that you're above the moving average, things are looking good. Hit some resistance coming up to this yellow trend line. Heiken Ashi turned purple. We moved under the moving average line, come all the way back down. Then you have your buy setup right here at the bottom of the trend. And turn positive, moved above the moving average line, and we continue upwards. Haven't exactly touched the resistance line, but you can at least take some profit. Come back up, didn't touch it yet, and then we finally broke down below the moving average where you should close your position, at least until we come back down to the moving average line for a new buy setup. So it's very straightforward. Very easy to use. Here's Tesla on the 30-minute. Everybody loves Tesla. Here, got close to the resistance line. Heiken Ashi turned purple. Money flow is coming down. And we continue trailing downwards. Broke the moving average line. Broke the yellow trend line. And we continued all the way down. Got a pullback. Maybe close 50% of your position. A little bit of consolidation, and we continue downwards. And in this area, you're looking for a buy setup as we're above the trend line, broke the moving average. Heiken Ashi turned positive. Money flow starts trailing upwards, and we start moving up and up until we hit the resistance line. And this was a 30-minute. Let's hop back to the daily. Hit auto. And you can easily see where your trends are at. If you take everything out, it starts to get a little more difficult as to where your buys and sells should be. You can put resistance line here. Resistance line here, you got stopped out. Resistance line here, get stopped out. So it gets a little difficult, but with the Heiken Ashi flow, it helps identify that we're still in positive territory and trailing upwards. So it takes a lot of the guessing out of the consolidation areas and keeps you in the game and leaves you continuously profiting. So up until we hit the trend line, we start seeing consolidation again. Look at the Heiken Ashi, position reverses, start going down. You have your buy sell signals. So just keep an eye out. Got the money flow. Clearly see the money flow starting to come back down into negative territory. Heikin Ashi's consolidating. And how you know it's consolidating is when the price of the Heikin Ashi starts tightening up like this, and you're already up at the resistance line. You should be getting ready to take in a short position or close your positions and take profit. And then write it back down. And that's the tutorial, guys. Real simple, real straightforward. I hope this helps everyone. If you guys have any questions, please email our support team at support@stackxtrader.com. Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.